What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and we are on the Powerpuff Girls World, and we are going to do all the quests for all the different characters in the Powerpuff Girl world. And let's go ahead and start. This is the opening area right where you start off, and we get our first mission directly across the way. So let's coloring our way right on over here. Talk to this dude.
Thank goodness you've come. There isn't much time to explain. I need your help to mix up a compound that will prevent a grave injustice against the environment. Let's head inside. The equipment is in there. You'll need to help me move the chemicals needed for the compound. By my calculations, this is the formula we need to follow. You might just see a simple algebraic equation, but believe me, this took days of hard work to come up with.
Where is Opti when you need him? He would know what to do.
I keep the chemical X locked up safely now. Cynics would say it's because I don't want to double my grocery budget again. But apparently dangerous chemicals are supposed to be kept locked up nowadays.
One of the things that I strongly I like it when I'm on my worlds and I can just play as just the characters from the world. Oh, for real, I jumped the gun there.
I guess you're all out of excuses. Abort. Repeat. Abort.
And of course, I don't think any of them do magic. So we're like,
It's
I
getting
just don't
really
understand,
cold
you
in
know,
here.
like
I'm not imagining that, right?
you buy these worlds and you're a Powerpuff Girl fan. Come on. And you want to play as the Powerpuff Girls, but then
Extremely careful with that bat. Oh, I shudder to think what'll happen if you...
you spend half your time taking other characters, putting them in, but I don't know.
Later, dudes.
Oh, that equipment cost so much money. And those shelves were so chic. All in the name of progress, I guess.
Are you for real?
After careful consideration, red is probably not the color choice I'll be going with after all.
I know that they probably don't do anything, but again, I'm trying so hard to only use Powerpuff Girls.
Send you postcard.
And of course, I have 7,000 characters on my board right now.
Surely one of you would like the honor.
After tonight, no one ever again question my power.
Be careful around that chemical Y. It's incredibly unstable. One good shake and it'll go everywhere. That's one chemical safely added to the mix. 2 more to go.
Oh. I forgot that he did this. He's about to bust out Aquaman.
Just one chemical left to add.
does this?
Hey, girl! Hey there. I dug out some information you might find useful. Don't worry, you can thank me later.
You know, the worst part is I've done this already. Who you... Oh.
Teleportation. Fascinating. We'll have to exchange notes after this ordeal.
Oh, wait. I forgot how to do this. Oh, dang. No way! I got it in time. I'm struggling with this. Oh my goodness. This should not be so difficult. No way! Oh, I hate this level. Thank you. Oh my goodness. This level hates me.
Chemical X, Chemical Y, Chemical Z. These were the ingredients chosen to avert Professor Utonium's ecological crisis. But in spite of the dubious measurement methods of these ingredients, nothing blew up, which was counted as a win. Good job, everyone.
Just add that in here. Oh, this ought to do it. All we can do now is cross our fingers. This isn't an exact science after all. Especially since we just mixed slightly random amounts of the chemicals together, hoping that would be enough. The worst of it does seem to be over, though. So there is that. Hey, I think we actually did it! Huh, who saw that coming? I knew that air conditioner salesman was a con man. That's the last time I buy any expensive industrial-grade cooling system from a man on my doorstep. Believe me.
All right. So, yeah. Part of what happens is there's like so much time that's between all these releases that, you know, I forget what people do, so...
Hello? Princess in peril over here.
we
Or
go.
whatever I have to say to get some attention. It's my favorite time of year. Performance reviews. My entourage are on a break right now, and you know, frankly, I think they could all do a better job. Or at least I can make them think that by preemptively hiring their replacements. I'm looking for a very specific group of individuals. Well, warm bodies mostly. But they should at least look similar to their replacements so we can have some sort of squaring up scene. It's gonna be a whole thing. I'll pay you if you help me. We'll need a really buff lady who has no qualms about carrying things. A techie dude to carry the stereo who can be made to look cool in a montage. A big cat.
Alright, so we just gotta find these people. Ah, wow, these guys just randomly in the corner dancing. Weird. Creeps. I don't even know who I'm looking for.
It is such a quiet day in town.
What a bunch of weirdos. Who does that? Oh, they're down here. chat us the stretch. Really? Are these the people? Like, I don't understand. Not you. Not you.
Ma'am, we need to shut this fountain down, or at least lower the pressure. If not, we could have a class action lawsuit on our hands.
Tarnish my glorious work of art? Never.
I don't understand. Like, where else could they be? If they're on that level.
How am I supposed to make my mad gains when I keep getting interrupted?
You know, just another puzzle that needs a character that's not a Powerpuff
Can't
Girl.
get enough of those gateways. If Townsville is a city, then shouldn't it be called the city of... Later, alligator. Whoa, there's a door, you know. I think you have a job for me? Sweet! I knew being 6'4" would come in handy someday.
Did you hear that Miss Bellum is the new face of Townsville?
This guy?
They said if I stood outside, someone would come along and make me all hip and trendy. I'm starting to think they just wanted me to go outside. I can be trendy? Me? Wow,
Alright.
this is just like the films. Time to take off my glasses and
Probably a random lion over here. Yep. Come on. I had to be using the one. The one that doesn't shoot lasers from their face. Huh. Alright, last one.
Here I am, a guy about 7 or 8 on the cool scale. Just waiting for my real life to begin. Whatever, man. I'm too cool to show the overwhelming joy I'm feeling at being selected for this opportunity.
Perfect. These guys should help a lot in the contract renegotiations. Though first we'll need to get them outfitted with sunglasses and get rid of the smell of poor. This off-brand entourage is really gonna put my guys on their toes. You can have this as a reward. Don't worry, I have like 480 of these already.
That was a good reference.
Kind of surprised a lion would just follow you back.
Alright, she was annoying. Let's go to the next one. Oh man. So up here we've got some mountaintop stuff. She like ran down the mountain.
Here.
I think it's with the same. Nope, different girl.
you know, being the proactive and totally down with the kids teacher that I am, I decided to scope out new field trip destinations for the new school year. Since, you know, the last time we went to the zoo, a keeper got swallowed whole by a snake. Anyway, turns out the area surrounding Townsville is a lot weirder than I remember. And more confusing. Definitely more confusing. I mean, I've literally been lost for a while now, trying to get back to the school. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw a dragon earlier. Think you can help me find my way back to the school? There's a gold star in it for you if you can. Let's see. Going by the stars, it should be this way. Yeah, I know it's not night right now, but like I said, I've been out here for a little bit longer than I wanted to be. Well, there are worse places to live. At least monster attacks are down 70%. What are those things? Why are they so angry? I thought monster attacks were down 70%. Well, at least it was me that got lost and not one of the kids. I don't know why, but on field trips, their parents just see me as some kind of shepherd. I mean, come on! At the very least, I'm a teacher first. Is that the prison? At least I can take pride in that none of my former students have ended up in there. Take that, Mr. My class are reading at a college level. Yeah, that'll be handy in jail.
Really?
Oh, I see Kiwi's still Pokeoke's only occupant. But maybe we can do something about that later.
Oh, this is a mess. The soil's just flooded with this toxic stuff. Just keeps coming back every time we try and clean it up.
Did you see the last episode of Space Tow Truck? The super secret.
She really taken the long route because, like, I was literally just looking at the school.
Can't we try a non-violent solution? Ooh, or a less violent one? I think that guy's arm just came off.
Did you hear the giant pickle statue fell on the mayor? Well, in a pickle, I guess.
Where are you going, woman?
Up ahead! That's the school over there!
Yeah, if you had just gone straight like 3 blocks ago. You weirdo. Oh, we made it. There's not even a crosswalk there.
Phew! It's a good thing I didn't try to make it back myself. Well, other than the times I tried to do that and just got more lost, I mean. I hope the principal didn't file a missing gold stars all around! You get a gold star, and you get a gold star! Everybody gets a gold star!
Okay, Oprah. I have to say, I just did not anticipate myself being so cynical. But it's hilarious to me.
Powerpuff Townsville's in trouble.
Oh, here comes this guy.
The grand reopening of the Townsville Pickle Museum is gonna be a disaster. I thought I took care of everything. Miss Bellum would have been so proud. I forgot to actually get any pickles. I even went to the grocery store earlier because Mrs. Mayor needed some mustache cream, and we walked straight past the pickles because she said we had plenty of them already. But those are home pickles. We needed museum pickles. This pickle situation is terrible. I could even be impickled. I mean impeached. You've got to help me out and find some pickles. It shouldn't be too hard to find some pickles in Townsville. After all, city bylaws make pickles a second official currency, pegged in value with the Canadian dollar.
Did you just make fun of the Canadian dollar? Oh, we need bubbles. Alright, that's one of 10 pickles. Oh my goodness. Is it underwater? What are we doing here? No. I don't... Alright, maybe it's down here. Must be down here. There we go. Well, that one at least was a little easier to find. Really? 4 pickles. Five pickles. Six pickles. Seven pickle workles. There's one over here. Up. Up. Oh, I see it. Whoa! Almost fell off. Wow. Aren't we like just here? Huh. Alright, whatever. 8. 2 to go. is the starting area. Was there a pickle sitting in plain sight the whole time? I almost accidentally went through that portal. You'd heard me. Oh, there it is. I would have been perturbed.
Frankly, I find this helicopter archaeology a little patronizing.
Well, maybe think about that.
I see it.
Stealing dangerous artifacts.
That is 10 pickles for the mayor of Townsville. The pickle museum.
More of those delicious, wonderful. Now the museum can be opened up to the public again. Note to self: this time use unicorn-resistant walls. You have been a real help to me today. How would you like to be my new assistant? No? Why does everyone keep saying that? I have grown so much since Miss Bellum left. The staff even trusted me enough to reconnect the phone. Now let's get that museum open.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pickle Paradise.
Huh. All right, that's actually kind of cool. Really? So I don't know what we're supposed to do with these guys, if anything. Hold on, what does this say? Alright. Anyway. Next quest.
Frankly, I find this helicopter archaeology a little patronizing.
Well, maybe.
It turns out there was another super secret special artifact in this tomb. I mean, besides the golden otter and the bejeweled mouse lemur, and they want me, of all people, to get it.
In spite of her criminal ways, she's the best darned amateur professional archaeologist this side of Kathmandu. And also most of the professionals were busy.
But the so-called professionals won't let me go in alone, and they're too cowardly to come in with me.
Funnily enough, they don't teach you how to dodge arrow traps in most post-grad archaeology classes. Could you keep an eye on her?
I could totally do that. I won't, but I could.
I got this. On you go. Remember, she's shifty.
I'm gonna go see what Shelby's up to. Later!
I don't know why he was so worried. The traps have already been sprung. Though he did say we'd need to use them to get to that treasure.
Just gonna leave him on. Oh wait, no, he's got the...
Whoa, that was too close for comfort. You know I was joking about making that spiky ceiling fall on you, right?
I get to go on another superhero mission? Sweet!
Not what I meant to do. Alright, well apparently I haven't put on... Come on. Really? Come on.
Is that a cowl? Are you a superhero? I'm gonna go try on some more costumes. Dress up party!
I wanted to be Ninjago Robin. I thought that he would just work.
I always aim to please.
Does that sound what I think it is? I'm gonna note on that.
Oliver Queen is alive! I mean, you know, whoever that is.
Ha! Ha! Sucker.
Oh, out of arrows. I'll be right back.
Really?
Did you find the treasure? Hurry back down here and let me have a look. Another successful acquisition, and what a pretty one too. Too bad you won't get to appreciate it being buried in this tomb when I get out of here.
Jemmica, what did I say about our policy on felonious activities?
Ugh, there's zero tolerance, especially when it comes to burying people alive.
Too right, Missy. Now hand over the reward and let these nice people enjoy the rest of their day. There are shards of clay needing to be dusted above ground, and we don't have all day.
Fine. So unsnoot.
Alright.
I got some personal biz to take care of.
So that's just a regular quest. Now, one of the areas that you can go to is way up top.
Ready, Buttercup? Ready!
Party lobsters! Fix them!
Aw, what's the matter, bad guy? Oh, don't be so mad.
Oh, don't you want to have fun? Balloons for everyone!
Come on, let me out of this.
Aw, you're harshing my chill vibe, man. Someone seems unhappy. Help them lighten up.
Really? Can I not fight him? This is such a weird world. Ouch. Oh, really?
Someone wants a hug. Hugs make everything better. It's time for a hug. Oh, I just wanted to party. Maybe some other time?
Rainbow Land, what a creep show. Alright, let's just get out of here. And I'm free, free falling.
Compromise?
Bearded dude.
Men don't compromise. The government of the great state of whichever one this one is has decreed that I have to find an alternative water source for my sprinklers. Normally I wouldn't entertain the demands of those pencil pushers, but they used the manliest font they could find. Stencil. I assume you're the lick spittle they've sent to enforce this prissy pants edict. Fine. Let's get this nonsense over with. Hurry up! I've got childhood-ruining videos on the internet to downvote. I need to find somewhere to dump this box of snakes. I thought about integrating them into my beard to make it extra manly, but I was told that would be too derivative.
Huh. What? Oh, really?
Aw, this just
Wait, one of these guys talk to?
Mr. Snake. Would you mind?
Oh, so you found my storage unit. No man could truly call himself a man until he has amassed so many items that his home is no longer adequately prepared to store them.
Make way for Aquaman, King of Atlantis.
A fine idea. What could be manlier than watering your lawn with the sweat of your own brow? Not literally, of course. Too salty.
Okay.
Oh, look, your little plan didn't work after all. Probably because my system was designed to be as inefficient as humanly possible. What I can't take, I won't let anyone else have. And that's the way it should be. What are you still doing here? Are you gonna try and stop me or something? I'd think twice about that if I were you.
Oh, we gotta fight him now? Well, that doesn't take long. Where is he? Oh, there's multiples of them? I thought that was a good dude. Not a good dude.
Watching you, this isn't right. Clearly you cheated in some underhanded, unmasculine way. I won't accept this result, and you can't make...
Okay. Well, that is not what I was expecting. So, what do we got next? Musical note. The portal. There's only one other quest, I believe. Oh, actually, maybe two. Alright, we gotta go fight this dude over here. And then a dragon.
Mojo Jojo, and I, Mojo Jojo. Just Mojo has been feeling a little down lately. His plans seem to be having a much lower chance of success than the rate of success that his plans previously had when he attempted them. And that makes Mojo sad, disappointed, and some more dramatic individuals would say, distraught. But you, perhaps you are a predicament solver, the one who is here to help me out with my predicament. If you were perhaps to get me a MacGuffin, I mean a muffin, then that would make Mojo very happy indeed.
JK, we fight.
I just needed you to turn around to ambush you with my army of partially roboticized doggies. Be worried. Their bark is worse than their bite. Crush them or bite them in multiple places multiple times. Do not be afraid to cheat. I have metal folding chairs for you to hit them with if necessary. Like the time I tried this with cats or with monkeys. This time I made thousands of little tennis balls with your face on them and threw them. And then the dogs brought them back. And once again I hurled them. And then once again did the dogs bring them back. And then again I made to throw them, but this time... So, and the dogs did run. To summarize, the dogs now have an anger issue. And they blame you. This is beginning to look bad for Mojo. Maybe Mojo should enter the fray. And again, Mojo will just be beaten if... Curses! Well, you may have bested my robotic canines, but did you bring me my muffin? No, I thought not. The violent retribution, which you may now be feeling that you are entitled to, is not a necessity, and you will not be reimbursed for acting in the event of acting in such a capacity.
Alright, so there's one more quest that we do for quote-unquote people. And it's up here. A little bit up further.
Check this out, dude! I think I found another puzzle!
Alright, right here. And booyah!
Hey, watch out! There's a dragon! Obviously.
I don't understand this. What would Space Tow Truck do?
No. why, I don't understand why it would do that. Like, why would it put her all the way down there when we are all the way up here?
See you later, alligator.
Sorry, lame excuse, but I've got homework to finish. You guys can handle this, right? Awesome! Commander and the leader!
Dark night rises. It seems I'm not the hero you deserve or need, so I'm going. Goodbye. Come on.
Ready, Buttercup?
He's distracted. Get us out of here.
Another thing that can't be solved by a Powerpuff Girl. And the Powerpuff Girls do like everything.
How do we get down?
Hang on. I'll use the Monster for Hire app. Get us a flyer.
Just as I planned.
And booyah.
See you later, alligator.
And that, I believe, is it. That is all the main quests for the Powerpuff Girls. You know, everything else is just a regular brick quest. We've completed everything. Yeah, there are regular little gold brick quests that, you know, they're not as interesting as the ones where you do fetch quests or specific quests for characters. So, Powerpuff Girls are out now as part of LEGO Dimensions Wave 9. And as you can see, you're going to need probably a lot of other sets too to complete everything, but I digress. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya. God forbid I could go to the one that's literally in between them.